Every day I see people panicking and asking how they can get dinner reservations on board Virgin Voyages ships if they missed the opportunity to do it before the app was fully booked. My tip is 99% effective and incredibly simple, so this is going to be a very quick video. Ahoy sailors, my name is Rob and I'm here to tackle Virgin Voyages one topic at a time. Welcome to OVT. So you missed the opening of the booking window and you're not seeing any reservations available for the eateries. Don't sweat it, but do follow these simple tips to get to all the dining reservations that you want. Here's the secret. Actually, it's not really a secret, but very few people actually seem to know this. Virgin only releases about 30% of their dining reservations before your cruise. The rest, 70%, they're released on embarkation day. There's so much discussion and concern and even panic about getting dinner reservations, but it's really not that dire. I did create this video on the best strategy to get all your dining reservations, and you should absolutely watch it if your reservation window hasn't opened yet. But if it's already come and gone, and now you're just seeing gray bars, like this person who posted on Reddit, have no fear. I see two types of people once they find out that the eateries are all booked up. The first, well, they resign themselves to eating at all the other spots where you don't need reservations, like the galley or the dock house and even the pizza place. And the second, well, they simply figure they'll walk up to the eateries and wait for a table to open. I'm here to share that there's a better option, actually a much better option. The truth is, if you walk up to an eatery, there's a greater chance that you're going to be turned away than accommodated. Been there, done that. Especially for the more popular eateries like the Wake, Extra Virgin, and Pink Agave. Is it possible that they'll be able to seat you? Sure, but I'd say that it's not exactly likely. Instead, head over to Razzle Dazzle as soon as you get on the ship, and I do mean as soon as you board. Don't go grab lunch first. Don't go and head up to your cabin to check it out. Time matters because the line will grow as it gets later in the day. Razzle Dazzle is on the 5th deck midship, really conveniently located for sailors who are just boarding the ship. The manager of the eateries is going to be there, and they can book the reservations for everything on your list. Remember that 70% of the reservations only get released on the day of embarkation, so there should be tons to choose from. Alternately, you can go onto the app and try to book them once you're connected to the ship's Wi-Fi, but a lot of people find it easier to just walk up and talk to a human. Another piece of advice, have a list ready of the days and the times that you want to go to each of the eateries. Like I said, there are other places to book reservations, so they will start to go pretty quickly. Hemming and hawing is a surefire way to miss the times that you really want and to annoy the people lined up behind you. Before giving you another hot tip, and I do love this one, while not new to cruising, I am a pretty new YouTuber, so if you'd be willing to hit the subscribe button down there, that one right over there, I'd be grateful. And maybe that like button as well. Thank you in advance. Let's get back into it. I also see a lot of people who are worried because they're boarding so much later than they're used to. Like this person who thinks that 3 p.m. might be too late to get reservations. First, keep in mind that Virgin isn't like other cruise lines. You board later and you get to stay on board later on your last day of the cruise. Cruisers who don't have status don't get to start boarding until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and times can go as late as 5 o'clock or so. 3 o'clock? It's not late at all, so don't worry about it. Now, how about if your check-in time really is late, like one of those 5 o'clock embarkation windows? You should still be fine, although you may have to be a little bit more flexible on the times that you book. But I mentioned a hot tip a minute ago, so let me share it now. Take a look and see if there are any Splash of Romance packages still available. You can get these on the app, but they're limited and they do sell out. The package is for both people in your cabin and it costs $250. You'll get some great perks like 2 3-hour passes to the thermal suite. You'll get a shake for champagne, which gets you a $105 bottle of Moet, and a few other things. But for you, the real perk is that you get to board the ship around 2 p.m. right after rock stars and sailors with status. They're going to board the Splash of Romance package holders, so these cruisers can be among the very first walking up to Razzle Dazzle, getting on the ship's Wi-Fi, etc. This is as close to a guarantee as you'll get towards locking in all of those reservations that you're looking for. We've done it, and I highly recommend it. So that's pretty much it. Is it less stressful to get your dinner reservations and even your brunch reservations done ahead of time? So you can just head to the back of the ship, sit at the dock, and enjoy a raspberry pina colada, or as I've learned, they now call it a Miami Vice. Sure it is. But if you weren't able to do that for any reason, don't stress, don't panic. Get your list ready and make a beeline for Razzle Dazzle when you board. Thanks for watching. Leave me a message below and let me know if you've ever tried to walk up to one of the eateries and been turned around like we have. And please do hit those like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already. Well, That's all about my hack for getting dining reservations on board the ship, and that's my one Virgin topic for today. Do you have any questions? Are there any topics that you'd like to hear about? Leave me a message below. And until next time, ahoy, sailor.